Hi and welcome back to another ARCHICAD speed modeling tutorial. In this tutorial I'll show you how to produce those nice buildings here using the shell tool and of course the curtain wall tool. So alright, let's go and have a look what we can do. Okay, let's get started with this. I prepared, I got a section, a working section. I did a spline here, and this red line represents my full plate on the ground floor for now when I model this up. The settings for my curtain wall, which I start off with, is going to my scheme here, and you can see I set up 5 meters for the first floor, and then I just continued at 3 meters into walls. The width 1500 for now, that will do, and then we just put this on windows. Okay, now if you go and I'll show you quickly, if you use this tool, which I use for now, and you can just click around and finish this off. Click inside and you will see it will create this curtain wall for you. Okay, so if I have a look here, let's take a 3D view of this. And we'll have a look here. There you go. So that's the curtain wall. Okay. Now, it's important to know, if you use this tool, as soon as you finish off with the curtain wall tool, you cannot really alter this. Watch this. If I go here and I want to go and, you know, as with the slab and make it round, you can't. As soon as you finish this off, that's it, it's locked in. That's important to know. So what do we do to get the shape here? It's very simple. We can use our magic wand tool. Okay, to use magic wand tool, let's get rid of this. I don't need this anymore here. Delete that one. Okay, so yes, I like to delete that. There you go. Now the magic wand tool, if I place this here, obviously I have to be careful. If you got a line in here, it will just go around and cut it off the line, which is fine. That's why I put the line there. Okay, so curtain wall tool and magic wand is set. There you go, and you just click in here and it will go along. Right, I really like to do this more black. It's a bit confusing doing it red, so let's just move that around to black. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Let's do that again. Yes, that's much better. Okay, so that's the first curtain wall we have, and like I said, it cuts nicely here. So I've got 5, 3, you know, all the way up. That's the storing setting to remind you. I set this up in here. Okay, now what you have to do is, obviously, because that's flat on the floor, so I take this, and actually I have a working section here, so I use this one. That's a working section. There we go. So in section you can rotate this curtain wall. So let's just rotate this up. There you go. Alright, so that's now rotated. For the next steps, I like to move this to this section. Okay, so let's have a look what we got here. Alright, so that's the section here. That's still in there from before. So I did, you know, I drew that before correctly to check that out. And if we go into 3D, obviously this will show up nicely now in elevation. Alright, that's the first step. Next step is, I like to draw a wall around this, you know, like a roof. So taking the shell tool, very simple, you know, you just use almost the normal settings you have in here, nothing special. I maybe put this on 0 for now, and I keep it on, let's do it 500 thickness, And I can put this, if you like, you can put it on roofs as example, and we hit OK. Now I can again use the magic wand tool. Oh, it's important, we got this selected and we need this one here. So again, we use the magic wand tool and we, choose which one you want to do. I want this one, I want to cut it off. So we click in here, 5 meters, 500 mil. There you go. So this will be my wall, and you can easily flip this one outside. Okay. So the same thing with this one. You can go to the working section and you can actually rotate this. So here, and we just rotate this around. Okay, and I like to move this one to over here. In this case, so that's 500 at the moment. Let's move this into the middle. And I like to have this a bit longer. So we got 500, make this 1 meter for now. Alright, let's have a look in 3D. There you go. So we got this nicely done. One thing I haven't shown you before, I have to have a quick look actually how accurate the... Yeah, okay, look, see, there you go. See this? This depends on the magic wand settings. Again there, that's actually good that I show you this, because you can make this smoother if you want to. You go to the magic wand tool settings, which is there. Okay, look, I used at the moment deviation from curves 40, so you can make this less, or you can go by circles and so on. So maybe what I like to do is, let's just do this again, because it won't take long, because I find this a little bit, yeah, it works here, but I want this smoother. So it's very easy done again. Let's delete this one and we do it again. So got the curtain wall ready, but now before we do this, you have to go to the magic wand tool. I'll take segments 32 and we do this again. Let's see what happens. I will zoom in this time a bit first. I can't really see it here, I have to go to the section. So let's just turn this around. There we go. And remove this. I'm sure it's smoother. So let's just go there, section. And let's zoom in a bit. Yes, it's much smoother now. There you go, that looks pretty good actually. So let's do the same with the shell tool. We got shell, click in here 500, and again I want to actually flip this around and we go to the working elevation. And mirror. Okay, right, so you see that's easy done again. And we actually throw it into the middle and we move it out a bit, 1 meter for now. Alright, actually I made a copy, I don't really need this one, so let's have that look. Yeah, it's much more smooth now, isn't it? Yeah, this looks great, this looks great, I like it. Alright, next step, I like to replicate this, but in between I like to draw glass all the way along here in width, if you on here. So okay, let's do this. What I do is I copy and let's just make this y6 plus, so that's 6 meters. Now I need much more than that. Let's just delete this again, it's easier. So drag a copy and we go y12. Yeah, that's probably better. All right, so to get glass in between, what you do is you first take one of those shells and we drag a copy. There you go. I open the shell, I change the shell to glass, and obviously the thickness, I want it just 50. Right, let's see what we got if we just take this into 3D. Right, there you go. So you got this piece of glass here at the moment. And if you want to move this more into the middle, what we can do is we can just take this working section. We rotate this working section. Should really stretch that, shouldn't I? And delimit that one, because I don't really want to see anything behind. Anyway, we'll do it. That will work. Yeah, all right, working section. There we go. So that's our glass, and it's much easier here to use this to, you know, move it into the middle. There you go. You can do it exactly by the measurements, but I just do a tutorial, so for me that's fine if I just go by eye. So there you go. So this is now in the middle. As you can see, my next step obviously is we take this and extend this all the way to there. All right, great. So the working section for now, let's take this back down here. I need it after. All good. All right, now, good question is how do we do now the next steps in between the mullions and everything? All right. Actually, you know what? I really think we should make this bigger. I still don't like it. So let's extend this by y. What we got? We got 12. Let's make it 20. So another 8 plus. There we go. Let's have another look. Ah, that looks much better. Great. Okay, so to get the steps in between, what I do is let's move our section there, and we will actually go and have a look. Right. You can see, by the way, the other bit is, you know, this again, I'm just doing a tutorial, so if you need to change the glass, you know, move it up here, you move it here. I'm sure you can cut it off. So now let's move it back down. Like I said, it's just a tutorial. Okay, so I need to go and get mullions along here. Okay, now to do this, I've got my spline in here, and let's copy and paste one back in there. Yes, I got 2 in there now, and I'll take it. And what you have to do is you have to also use this tool, and you have to go, you know, put it in the middle there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we copy this now, and we have to go to our floor plan. To do our mullions, we need to draw a shell actually. And the best way to do is we do the shell here and we just draw a mullion. Actually, let's do it exactly. X1 on the plus, Y1 on the plus, and we close this off. Extrusion length 500 will do for now. And this one again, we will have to rotate around so we can use it in the section. So this one, I need to rotate again. And there's a little thing, that'll do. I'm sure we'll find it. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there we are. So, oh, where is it? Where is it? How do you? Oh, no. See, you gotta be so careful. It's limited. There we go. That's better. Oh, I can see it already. Okay, now, this one again, you rotate this that way. Okay. There we go. And we move this over here. There's the section there. You know what? It's moved in front of the section for now, so I can really see that. And we go to the section. Ah, there it is. Alright, so you move this. That's how I made a copy before, because we needed along the window, of course. So let's drag this there. Perfect. Alright, so that's good. Go in here and we move it inside. And to see what I'm doing, I have to move the section inside. Okay? So there you go. So you can adjust it a little bit if you want to. Let's move it a bit more to the left. There you go. Look, again, this is a tutorial. If you want more accurate, you gotta work longer on this, make it more accurate. Now I want to spread this apart here. I remember my curtain wall. I go back again. My scheme is 1500. Let's do it similar, 1500. So what you do is, you got this selected and we spread this spacing 1500. It's very important, you got to pick a path now. Okay, and I don't want to rotate to the path, so let's just take this one. Actually, I'm just thinking, I think we should rotate it to the path, but before we do this, I should rotate this really, isn't it? So actually I'll show you. So what we do is we drag this to this corner there. Oops. So we drag it, you rotate to there, and we just drag this into the middle. Yeah, that's probably better. Let's do it that way. Okay, now again, so we spread it 1500, and yes, I want to rotate it to the path, and I gotta pick it first. So, okay, and now you can see what happens here, and will ask me, ARCHICAD, which path? See? And I obviously want this path here. So you click once, and I don't want it off the path, so click on the same path again. And then we can, my mistake, see, I should have clicked there, you have to click exactly there. See what happens? It's not gonna work. So, escape and do that again. Okay, we pick this path, and now the next click has to be in here, in the middle there. Alright, let's have a look. Let's hope that works. Yeah, alright, so we go all the way around. Where is it? There. See, looking pretty good. Now it did not go all the way down here where I wanted it, because it's obviously it's 1500 a path. It's almost impossible to get that right. So, but I can do this if I want to. So we go in here and we count. So it's 70 copies. So what you do is we just do an undo step, take that away again, and we do this again, but this time you distribute and you put 70 in, and yes, it will be slightly more than 1500 apart, but you can put it exactly down here. So let's have a look. Gotta zoom in to make sure I get this right. there's the path, you click on the path, and you gotta make sure you go in the middle here. Okay. And now it will go all the way around. And we go down here. Oops, I want to go the other way. Oh! No, 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 no. Come on. That's it. Come on, follow me, follow me. That's it. There we go. Yes, it's coming down. There you go. And click again. Beautiful. That's pretty good. Okay, let's have a look. Actually, you know what I do is select this one too. Let's group this. It's always handy to group. Okay. Now, let's see where we go. Oh, deselect. There you go. Looking good. So obviously now we stretch them. Now before I do this, let's move the section back. And I like this a bit more than I got only, what do I have here? Just have a quick look. I think we had a meter, didn't we? Yeah, I like this a bit more. Again, you know, this is just sort of a design phase. So let's take this another half a meter. Actually, no, see, you got to calculate that. So you got 1500. See, that's good point. Because I want 1500. So how much do I have in here? 19, 15. Yeah, see, I can do 1 meter. 18 divides by 1800 divides 18,000 divides by 15. So let's move this by Y 500 up. You see in a moment what I mean. Oops, don't want this. Alright, Y 500 up, and we do the same here. You know, I don't want the okay, so Y 500 minus. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Let's do that again. Oh yeah, would be nice doing it the whole way. Alright, Y 500 minus. This is better. I'll show you now, because now obviously we got in between 18,000, which divides by 1500 perfectly. Okay, to stretch them along, you know, we had them grouped, so you got to suspend the groups. And if you go on the marquee tool and you got the double marquee tool, it will stretch anything above, because you can see obviously some of them went into the next floor. So if I go up, you know, they will come up. I don't really need this. Yeah, see, there you go. You know, the further up you go, they will turn up nicely. Alright, let's go back to the ground. So to get them all, you have to use the marquee tool. Alright, so you go there, there, just anything in between there, I can now stretch, and it should stretch it nicely to there. Let's have a look. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Alright, next bit is, I like my mullions also this way. So this obviously is quite easy. So I just for now drag a copy this way. So we go 100. And then we got to make sure, by the way, let's have a quick look. Should have really done that before. And take those mullions, because I want to make sure, group it and see what material. Yes, I didn't want them on paint. I want them on this one. Okay, so the same, it's just a material, it's easier to see for me after. So this one I want the same. Let's put that on PC3. Okay. Now, if I want 1500 in between, I drag this to there and we drag it right at 1500 plus. Let's have a quick look before I continue. Yeah, it's looking good. There you go. You know, you can make them smaller. This is obviously, you know, let's go there and you just, oh, hang on, that's my mistake. I just have to do it up here, don't I? 100. Oh no. See, not nice. I have to go now back to my section. So you take the section there. See, I do that a lot, you know, move the sections around to work with it. That's nice. There we go. And we move them there. Oh, it's looking good. So let's just move that section back and have another look. Yeah, perfect for now. Alright, let's move that along. I want this 1500. So what you do is take this and we just spread it out by 1500. There you go. Don't need that one. Cool. Looks really good actually. Nice. Oh, I didn't stretch those. See, that's interesting. I didn't stretch those. Did you see that? Let's do them manual quickly. Not a problem. Suspend groups, and we now to make this easier. Watch this. You take those there, and you just make sure you pick this one down here. Can you believe it? It does not do it together. I have to do them one by one. Anyway, no big deal. We can do this. That can happen. But as you can see, easy fix. Alright, great. I think we should add some floors in here because then you can really see how it looks. Alright, let's go down to my ground floor. Okay, so add a slab. We paint 200 will do for now. Put it on slabs and let's just draw a slab in here. Let's see where it goes. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Anyway, that's why we do all this. So there's a slab in there and you can just move this in 3D, you know, to fit. There you go. To the other side. There we go, and you can just move them in. Okay, slab. There it is. Move this one. Oops. There we go. Move that one into. Okay. Very nice. Looking good. Now obviously you can see I've got here glass, which is, you know, you can keep that feature if you want to, but obviously I'll probably take the glass out and just, you know, put another shell and close that off. But for now, why not? Looks quite cool. So the next slab to level 1, I will copy the first one here. Just copy. We go story up, and we paste this one in. Okay, let's have a quick look what we got here. There you go. And now what we can do is, before we copy the other ones up, I will take this slab and I will extend this over, over. Yeah, so it's really sticking out perfect. So I will now take this one, and because I've got in the stories now, the next ones are 3 meters up, I can just copy 8 of them. So let's do this. We go elevate, increment, we copy 8, 3 meters high, and I want to set home story by elevation. Okay, continue. Okay, let's see what we got in 3D now. We will have all our slabs. There we go. And the next bit is quite simple. You select those slabs and you select the glass, which is done by the shell tool. And that's why it's pretty cool, because all you have to do is you can trim roof shell, use roof shells from current selection. Kaboom! There you go. Oh, what happened down here? This is an interesting one. I want to have a quick look. Let's try that again. It's because it's going inside, I can try again, but I don't think it will do it. Yeah, see, that's an interesting one. How are we doing over here? Yeah, they seem to be fine. Alright, look, it's fine. We just obviously have then to do this ourselves. So you can't, as you can see, you can't take it here. That doesn't work. So you have to go back to the original slab. There you go. And you just move this inside. Okay, yeah, you see there's another one there. But look, that's still a lot faster using the shell tool to cut it off. And you have to adjust just quickly those two, you know, move them inside. There you go. That's pretty cool, actually. All right. Okay, to get the 3 buildings I showed you at the start, what I did is I just copied and pasted from the main spline 2 more of those, and all I did is, you know, you just start moving them around so they start fitting. Okay, that's all I did. So let's just take those 2 over here and place them here. There you go. I extended this through, so I have exactly the same floor slab and everything. So I went through the steps again with the 2 smaller versions. That's what I did. So let's do that quickly in speed mode. Okay, this is looking quite nice now, as you can see. So as always, I do at the end, we go and render one up. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you will be back next time. Bye for now.